Hi, partners!
We're back.
Yes, back.
And it's the summertime.
Summertime, and the living is easy. No, it's not easy. Living's not easy right now. We thought long and hard about whether or not we should shoot another video right now with everything that's going on. Coronavirus is going on still. It's been put on the back burner, rightfully so, with the protests for the Black Lives Matter movement, and we are there with you guys in spirit. Being type 1 diabetics, it's definitely been advised that we stay away from those kinds of gatherings, and we've tried to find other ways to contribute. So with that in mind, though, all those things are going on. We thought, is it appropriate for us to shoot another video? But we do feel like this is part of our life together, and this, along with all those other things that are going on, it's also Pride Month, and so we got to show our pride, baby. So this is not in any way meant to be insulting to anyone struggling with the coronavirus or to put down the importance of the protesters and the movement that's happening across the country right now. We hope that you don't take it that way. This is just a way for us to recognize that there are other things going on right now too, like Pride Month and like our family being here together and celebrating each other. So here we are. I got my fresh haircut. It's crazy because I cut it myself. She helped me. And I know it's kind of weird, but whatever. It is what it is. And I've done all of the talking, which is exactly what Vi loves.
Yay! So
I'm going to shut my mouth.
Okay, well, I got some new makeup that I'm really excited to try out. So it's from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Let's open it up. And I haven't tried any of this out yet. So let me just get everything out of the box really quick. Okay, the first thing is this.
What is it, Vi?
I don't know. Let's open and find out.
What a good idea.
It's a mirror.
Oh, it's not just a mirror.
You can see yourself.
Oh, no. It's freaking me out.
So I thought this would be good for our videos, just so I don't have to hold the big giant mirror. So it's a nice little handheld mirror. So that's the first thing.
Really, she just likes it because it's got a crown and it has nothing to do with it. Oh, it's just easier to... No. It's just dope. That's all. That's okay.
Yeah. The next thing is the Platinum Ice palette. Let's open this up.
Ooh.
So this is a hot lighting palette. All the shades there, so can't wait to try this out.
She's gonna highlight me.
The next thing is I got a lip gloss. And this one is like a nude one. I can get it out of the box. There we go. Okay. Here it is. And I love the packaging on this one and how this is all nice.
This is all nice.
So yeah, it's just a nude lip gloss.
Mm-hmm.
And then the big thing that everybody is waiting to find out is the blood sugar palette.
Whoop whoop! Blood sugar!
Now, this is a really neat palette. And I love how it's in like a giant case.
Ooh.
So yeah, this is what we're going to do our eyes with,
So the inspiration for today's makeup look, you would say, is that you're just going to show how all these new products look on your face.
Mm-hmm.
And you haven't used any of them yet.
No, I have not. So Here we go.
Ready for a disaster out there? Just kidding.
And I love how the names are written on there, so we don't have the sheet that we have to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And one more thing, Vi, before you get started. If you haven't had a chance yet, check out Vi's Instagram.
Oh, yeah. I got that. My handle is Violet with 4 T's at the end. And then it's 15. So.
VIOLETTTT 1215.
Yes.
Yeah. The reason why you want to go look at her Instagram page is that she posts on there what her makeup look is for the day. And it's not every day, because she doesn't do a full-on look every day. But
it's every once in a while.
It's multiple times a week. Mm-hmm. And if you haven't been on there yet, you will just be blown away, because she has grown in her talents by leaps and bounds. It's amazing. So go check it out.
Thank you.
I have an Instagram too, but I haven't put any of my makeup looks on there yet, so you don't need to know my Instagram stuff.
Yeah. Right. Anyway.
We're so hip now. Instagram.
I have my base done, so we're just gonna jump right into the eyeshadow.
Yes.
Okay, first we're going to do like a ready, maybe some purples in there. So first we're gonna dip into Prick.
Dip into Prick.
And that's like a very light red.
Mm-hmm. And I like the Prick shade has a needle pressed into the top of it, so I think that's cool.
Yeah, and I love how they're all pressed, like the different...
Yeah, they're pressed really impressively. I like it.
Okay, here we go. So there it is so far. We're just gonna blend this up, because this is gonna be our starting shade.
Hey, Vi, where'd your eyebrows go?
I shaved them off.
They fell off?
Yeah.
No, her eyebrows fell off.
And I did not shave them off just to be like Freestar. I didn't really like how my eyebrows looked, so just decided to shave them off. And now I kind of like just not having any. So
I was shocked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Took me a couple days. By days, I mean weeks. Because, usually Vi doesn't do anything that shocks me at all.
Right. Nothing at all.
As we said, it's Pride Month. We're super bummed Denver Pride is canceled this year, but they've moved a lot of their activities online. There are going to be some big name entertainment that they brought in. The parade is going to be virtual. It'll be online on Sunday the 22nd. So check all that out. It's going to be pretty amazing, I think, Sunday the 21st, I think. Even though it's not going to be in person, hopefully it'll be something cool to do. We're going to all be getting all dressed up here at our house for our own version of Pride Festival. So if you are planning on taking part in a virtual Pride activity this month, comment below and tell us what you're doing and give it a plug, because who knows, maybe we'll show up too.
Yeah. So I'm still just dipping into Prick and just blending it out.
You're such a prick.
And I'm just adding a wing on there, just to give it some nice flair.
It's one of Vi's pieces of flair. So, let's see, what else? What else has been going on, Vi? The school year ended.
Mm-hmm.
It is officially summertime. It was such a weird end of the school year.
Yeah.
Hopefully next year we can be in person learning and everyone can be healthy and safe.
Yeah.
Or would you rather?
I would like to go to school.
Would you?
Because it's just more fun. I mean, you just get to be at school, which is nice. See all your friends.
That's code for, I really need a break from you, Dad.
now that we're done with this, we are going to dip into cherry soda.
Cherry soda.
And this might have a little. We're just going to use a small little blending brush. And this is just going to go right in here just to deepen everything up.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Comment below if you like cherry soda. We do.
Yeah. And with this, don't go all the way up to where you put a prick, just because we want it to be a good blend. So just try to keep it pretty, in with all the So now I'm just gonna go back in with the brush that we use for prick and dip back into prick, and then just blending both of these shades together. So there it is. Now we're going to dip into extraction.
Extraction.
And we're gonna use a little tiny, I don't know what to call this brush. Let's see what the name is. It's an M152 brush.
Morphe M152.
Yes. And this shade, we want to keep it really right in the outer corner, just because it is a dark shade. So.
Why do you want your dark shades to be in the outer
corner? Yeah. I mean, if you are going for a blended look, like what I'm trying to go for, then you want your darkest shades to be the smallest, just because you don't want those to overpower the look. So.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah. Now we're just gonna go back in with the brush that we use for cherry soda and blend out extraction.
Using just a bit more of that cherry soda.
Yeah. And now we're just gonna go back with prick and blend out cherry soda. Okay, so now we're done with that.
Real quick, thought it'd be helpful for you all to see the three colors. So here's prick, cherry soda, extraction.
And now we're gonna go in with coma, and that's gonna be our darkest shade.
See, you started lightest and you're moving darker and darker.
Yes. And what are you gonna say?
I was just gonna ask you a question for all of these fans out here who are trying to figure out how to do this as well. Is that how you would normally do it? You usually start with your lightest and then move to your darkest.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Let's see what brush we should use. I'm gonna use this. It's just a big pencil brush. We're just gonna dip into coma. And this shade, we don't really want to have it be too everywhere. So we're just gonna put that right in our outer corner. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in the brush with extraction, take a bit of that, and blend out the coma.
And you're gonna go through all those steps again, aren't you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So every time you add a new flavor, you gotta go in there and blend those flavors together.
Yes. Just doing the same thing with cherry soda. and with brick. Okay, now that that part is done, we are going to take a big pencil brush and dip into prick. And with this, we're gonna use this for the wing. So my wing isn't at a point yet, so I'm just gonna put this right here to make it. And I'm gonna go back in with the big blending brush we use for brick and just now I'm going to take, just move this for a sec, a big blending brush and a bit of face powder. And we're just gonna take this and blend the top part just because I feel like that's a bit harsh. So,
And bye.
Oh, no harsh lines. We have merch that only I have because we only have 2 of these made.
If you want some merch, hit us up in the comments below. We'll make you some merch. We can come up with an agreement. So if you want something, hit us up. We can make a no harsh line shirt. We can make a Dad and I shirt. We can make something super amazing for you. It doesn't have to be a shirt.
Yeah, it can be whatever you want.
Yeah.
And you can tell us what type you want it to be, or you can give us a shirt and we can put the print on there. So, yeah, just let us know.
Let us know.
I'm just gonna go back and blend.
I'm just going to show them. This is the face powder that Vi is using.
And I like this a lot. It comes in a huge jar. Like, here's the jar that the stuff that I had last came in. And here it is besides that. Like, this has a lot of powder, and it's quite cheap too, so, yeah. And it smells amazing.
Yeah, it does smell good.
So,
I'm really sensitive to smells, so I like it when things smell good.
mhm.
Just kidding. She smells just fine. How do I look at it?
Okay, so there it is, blended out. And now for the fun part. We are going to take a kind of like round top flat brush, and we're going to take some concealer. And we're going to cut the crease. And I'm going to cut my crease quite wide, or quite big, just because that's how I like it. Now that I don't have any brows, I can go as high as I want with all my shadows. So.
But if someone has eyebrows, since most of us do, would you say that it would be normal for people to cut their crease quite a bit lower than you're cutting yours?
Yeah, so most of the time you would cut your crease as your eye folds, like you would only go up to the crease of your eye. That's why it's a cut crease. So, yeah, but I'm going quite over the top. Okay, so here is my cut crease so far. And now I'm just going to take my finger and just tap this just to get some of the wetness off of there.
Why does one cut their crease?
That's a question that I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Because it makes your eyes look beautiful.
I guess so.
Okay.
It just makes them amazing. Okay. For the cut crease, I'm going to add some shine. So I think I'm going to dip into the platinum ice. Now this is mainly for face, but of course, you know, most of these wouldn't look good on my face. Just like there's a purple and a green. So I'm going to take another flat or a rounded like flat brush, and I'm going to dip into Ice Gold, which is the shade right here. Ice Cold, sorry. I thought that was a G.
Yeah, it does look like a G.
Mm-hmm.
Gold actually would have been a cool name for that, because it's kind of cold. Jeffrey, it's not too late.
Yeah. Could make like the same thing, just rename it.
So Pride Month is a time where a lot of people are inspired to come out to people in their lives. And we just wanted to send our encouragement to you. If you're thinking of coming out to someone that you know, we support you. And we think that your loved ones will hopefully support you too if you choose to come out to them during this time. If it makes it easier to come out to someone who you know is a supporter, come out to us, and then we'll chat with you.
Yeah.
And talk to you about our story. A friend of mine just got in touch with me yesterday, letting me know that her child came out to her as non-binary. That was a pretty exciting moment and a lot of emotions for a parent when they find that out. But she's very supportive and very excited and trying to figure out how best to support her kiddo. So kind of cool. And if you're a parent out there and you're watching, support your kids. Support your LGBTQ youth.
Just gonna put my concealer
Yeah, you know.
Okay, here we go. I really like that shade. It's really bright.
Mm-hmm. Can I see? Oh yeah. Okay, fab.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna go back in with the blood sugar. Got it. And I'm gonna dip into Prick again with this brush. And I'm going to blend the crease that we have right here, because you can see it's a harsh line, and we don't want that. So, and you don't want to blend it too far, because then it'll turn the shade pink. But you do want to blend it a bit.
So you just get better at it with practice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Blending is kind of the hard part. Just learn it with time. And I'm going back in with this brush that had the shimmer on it and just blending that in. And now I'm going to take this brush that we used for cherry soda, and I'm gonna put it right on the outside of the crease and blending that in with the Prick that we just put in. Going back in with Prick and just blend. Now I'm going to dip into extraction, and I'm gonna put this even further away from the crease, but still having it pretty close so we can blend it all together. And then I'm just gonna do the same, blend it out with the dark shades. And then taking coma and putting it even further away, just blending it. And doing the same, just blending it out. So yeah, there's the top of the lid. Now we're going to work on the bottom part. If I can find it. Okay. Now for this part, I'm going to do a pink bottom. So, I'm going to dip into Cavity, which is this pink shade, and Root now, which is this shade. And I love the shade names. These are
So do dentists.
And I'm going to take a rounded, fluffy brush. I'm going to dip into Cavity. We don't want to go super far with our under eye. So we're just going to put it right. It does smell really good. Smells like candy.
It does smell like candy.
Huh, okay. That's fine.
It smells so sweet it'd give you a cavity. Before you got upset, I was only kidding. I know you don't want us to have cavities and root canals. No.
Because then you get to make And then before we dip into root now, I'm going to blend the pink up with the red that we have on the upper.
What are you using to blend it? A new brush or the old
No,
brush?
I'm using cherry soda. So, yeah. And we don't want to blend it super far, so just trying to keep it pretty close.
Actually, you know what? That new mirror actually is really useful.
Because I can...
The round one would have been covering your whole face.
And it's nice that there's a notch right here, because then I can see myself fine, but you can see what I'm doing.
Unlike when, like, she would have to get in all kinds of contorted angles for you to see her face while she was holding up that big round one. So, yeah. Jeffrey, nice mirror, bud.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Thank you. Okay, now that we have cavity down, we're going to take this brush, which is the M124. And we're going to dip into root canal. And this shade, we're going to keep it really close to the eye, so kind of pulling my eyelid down.
Right after we just got done. Yeah, no, just kidding.
Oh, got some eyeshadow. Now I'm going to go back in with cavity and blend.
Jeffree Star's
pronouns. We just looked this up.
I thought we just looked that up.
I think he's non-binary, or
they them.
I think so.
If only there was some way we could find out.
Yeah. Okay, now that we're done with that, I'm gonna go back in with this brush with the Platinum Ice palette. And this is the shade that we use to cut the crease, the shimmery shade. And I'm gonna blend it in with the shadows that we just laid down.
I have a quote.
Okay.
This is from August 2nd of 2018. I'm just Jeffrey. Everyone calls me he, she, whatever they want to call me. I'm an alien. So there you go.
Great.
It's easy.
Yeah. So I guess that he doesn't really care what he's called.
No, she doesn't.
Now I'm just taking the brush that we had with the face powder just to blend that out. Okay, we are super close to being done, so we have the bottom. And now we're going to take a super small pencil brush. And this is what I need to do because I need two hands. Or wait, oh no. And we're going to dip into ice cold. And we're going to put this right here in the water.
Wow, that is shiny.
Yeah. Okay. So there we go with that. now I'm going to grab my concealer. And we are going to just take a bit because we don't really need a lot. And we're going to make this line more harsh because that's what we want, is for a wing to be harsh. Like with some things in makeup, they shouldn't be harsh, but then some things do need to be harsh. So, no harsh lines, but sometimes harsh lines.
Oh no, we're gonna have to change our whole marketing approach. We like that.
So we're just gonna take the concealer and make a line to harshen up.
If you are someone, Vi, who feels like you're concerned about trying to make such a straight, hard line like that, how could you do it? Like, if you're worried your hand isn't steady enough, is there a way that you could put the edge of a cardboard up there and go along that, or is there something you could do to make it so that you don't have to freehand it? Because you're really good at that, but I would imagine a lot of people who are starting out would have a hard time just going and making this awesome straight line. How could you do it if you were new to it?
So yeah, when I was new to it and I was wanting to do a wing, I would use cardboard. And you can see that in our drag video, where I did the cheeks. I used a cardboard sheet to really get that harsh line. So yeah, that works. It's just, it has to be super pressed into the skin for it to work. And if you do have a little bump, you can, freehand it and just put some concealer on there. But I don't really like to do that, just because, your hand has to be up here for a long time if you're wanting to have it be really nice and blended.
You're a very talented drawer, drawing pencil on paper. So, do you think that being a talented artist on paper with a pencil would help somebody to do what it is that you're doing? I mean, it's the same sort of muscle movements, right?
Yeah, I think that, being able to draw things, is pretty helpful with makeup. And one of the things that I did is, for in art class, we had to do a self-portrait, but it could be abstract. So I drew eyes, and then I would go in with colored pencils, and I would put on eye shadow. So I feel like that does help, having that drawing experience.
So if you're wanting to get started and feeling overwhelmed, don't feel overwhelmed. Just dive in and try it. If you're worried about diving in and trying it, grab a sheet of paper, print off a template off the internet, and have a template with eyes so that you could go in and use some colored pencils and just practice shading and blending colors and things like that, and getting your hand used to holding something. You hold it the same, right? So, get your hand used to moving and get your brain used to feeling that hand move, and then you'll get to the point where you feel more comfortable getting it on your face, and then you just get better and better.
Yeah.
I think it was Pearl from RuPaul's Drag Race who said that she had been drawing Pearl, her character, onto paper ever since she was a little kid, and then one day she drew Pearl on her face, and she's just drawn Pearl on her face ever since. And I just think that's such a beautiful story.
Yeah, and for an art class that I did just last quarter, I drew this really cool, like, alien. And I feel that drawing things and trying to make them as real as you can will help you figure things out with makeup. And you can print off face charts that is a face, and then you can put on makeup to that face. So, there are things that you can do if you're not too great at, drawing an eye. Then, yeah.
Yeah.
And if you are wanting to get into trying to do really realistic shadow, one colored pencil that I would recommend is Prisma colors. Those are really good because they can blend really nice. So
yeah, they're super amazing. The Prismacolor colored pencils,
and they are pretty expensive, but
they're way more expensive.
They are awesome. So they're worth how expensive they are. So. Okay, well, here's the eye. I'm gonna go do this eye and put on some eyelashes and I think some rhinestones. So when you see us next, both eyes will be complete, and then we will highlight and put on lipstick and use the gloss. So yeah, that's it for right now. And we'll be back.
Bye, partners.
Hi, partners. We're back. Here's both eyes complete.
With lashes.
Yes, and then some gems.
Beautiful rhinestones.
Yeah. Okay, now for the next part. Highlight. Okay, I think... So, first we're going to do the cheekbone highlight. And I'm going to dip into this shade right here. I don't think.
Canary Bling.
We're going to dip into that shade. And I'm going to use a fan brush. And we're going to just put it right on the cheeks.
And this is the first time you've used this.
Yes.
Exciting.
Okay, and I'm going to not use that because nothing showed up. I'm going to use this brush. It's a giant, just fluffy brush. And I'm going to dip back into Canary Bling. And now let's see if it works. Okay, now I'm going to dip into Ice Cold, and Canary Bling.
It's always going to be ice cold.
I know.
What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold! You know that. You guys know it, right? Yeah, we know Outcast. If not,
I don't know that, so. You can't really see it on camera. But it's there. Now I'm going to do a bit on the chin.
I think we can see it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cupid's bow. There isn't really a shade for my skin though. Like, you know how it's that's blue.
Yeah, I think it's meant to take it in a new direction.
Okay. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this for highlighting just because I'm not loving the way that it looks. But this is an amazing palette, and I'm definitely gonna use it. It's just I'm not sure for highlighting.
Well, they look like they'd be phenomenal shades for adding in details to your eye looks.
Mm-hmm.
So, if nothing else, it'd be perfect. But yeah, like the purple highlighter might be really cool sometime when you do a purple eye.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Now I'm going to grab a super tiny brush. This is for the highlight. Really quick, gonna grab this brush and blend that. Okay. Now that that is done, now it's time for the lips. So I'm going to use this, but first I'm not going to use this quite yet, just because I feel like that's going to be like a topper.
I'll call you Topper.
I'm
What that's from.
I'm going to do what I normally do. This is a Canadian nude lip.
I usually do a nude lip myself.
Alrighty. Now I'm going to take this.
I'd eat that. Ooh. That is glossy. Okay.
So yeah. There we go. And really quick, I'm going to take my normal highlighter and see if I can like blend it in with the highlight that we have on now to make it amazing. There we go. Yeah, I dropped it and it just completely just shattered.
I'm surprised you dropped it. She's dropped like 75 things today.
It's not a good hands day.
A little inside joke.
We've been watching a lot of Drag Race. So.
Yeah, we're bringing my wife, her mom's, bringing her along into the Drag Race family. So we rewatched all Drag Race. And we're almost up to the current season. So we've been DVRing the current season as we try to finish up because we don't want to know who won any of the other seasons in advance.
Right now we're on All Stars 4. And then I'm just gonna take a powder brush and kind of diminish that just a little, just because it's kind of bam.
No harsh lines. It's kind of bam.
We don't want to be like Pheromone season whatever she was in.
I don't know. Now see, okay, so Pheromone, I think that her highlighting it's a lot, but I think it looks good. I think she does a good job with it.
Yeah. And I feel like when she first was on her first season, the cheeks were a bit much.
Mm-hmm.
But she's really got it down now. So yeah, there we go.
There we go. Blitz out.
Let me take down my hair. Oh my god. It's just been that
kind of a day. Oh.
My hair doesn't look too great. It's kind of tangled.
Oh, I think it kind of looks...
It's kind of still wet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Comment below if you think Vi looks amazing. Or terrible. No, just kidding. Well, we love all of you. Thanks for watching. When that shines up, it makes you look ashy. So you probably don't want that to happen.
Okay. Well,
all right.
Goodbye.
Bye, partners.
Toodles.